Hey there VCE HHD students, my name's Andy and I'm the VCE Health and Human Development teacher. In this short video we're going to look at what score is required to achieve an A+ in a VCE HHD exam. So some things to keep in mind before we have a look at the data from 2022 to see what score was required for an A+ last year is that the score range for an A+ changes slightly from year to year. It doesn't change much, so if you're having a look at the data, say from 2022, that will give you a pretty good indication of what you're most likely to need for an A+ in the 2023 exam this year. Your Health and Human Development exam is actually marked by at least 2 assessors at the end of each year, and that's relevant because when we look at this data at a moment, you'll see that the score range for an A+ is actually out of 200. So because the HHD paper is out of 100, but it's marked twice, you actually get a score out of 200 for your exam at the end of the year. VCAR releases the data for all VCE subjects at the start of the following year, following that previous set of exams, and this is called the Grade Distributions for Grade Assessments in VCE, and that shows across all the different VCE subjects what marks were required in each subject to achieve different grades. So here you can see is some of the data that was released earlier this year in 2023 for the Health and Human Development exam at the end of last year. So I'll let you know where you can get a link to this information shortly. When you do click on the HHD link, you'll see that there is 3 lots of graded assessments. So if you scroll down to grade assessment 3, this is the one that's relevant for your written exam. Grade assessment 1 and 2 are relevant for your SACs, and I'll talk about them in an upcoming video. And then you'll see there's this table here which shows you all the letter grades along the top. Okay, so we're obviously focusing on A+, and down the bottom here it shows you the score range that was required by students to achieve an A+ in the exam last year. And so you can see, as I mentioned, this is out of a maximum of 200 because the health exam is out of 100. So if you achieved 100 out of 100, and that was from both of your assessors, you would have got 200. Okay, and that would obviously give you an A+, but the range there is 135 to 200 for an A+. So if you halve this number down the bottom here, I've done the math for you, that means that the threshold for achieving an A+ was 67.5 out of 100. So if you head to www.acedvce.com, you'll see there's a free VCE blog called What Score is an A+ in a VCE exam, and there's some more info here, as well as the link to that data I showed you on the previous slide, as well as the link to a range of other subjects such as English and biology, where you can also look at their data from 2022 to see what score range you need for an A+ in those subjects. If you're looking for more exam tips and advice like this one, please subscribe to the Health Resources Hub YouTube channel. A useful video like this will be coming out each day between now and the HHD exam this year, so please let your friends know as well. I'll also be presenting some HHD exam preparation and revision lectures later on this year, and you can sign up to those at book.acedvce.com. Thank you.